Our universe has been created by the Big Bang. A unique, complex code of information. He lives in another dimension. In this movie, I'm going to use scientific discoveries as I deal with the question of the existence of God. We use science to describe the reality as best we can. Scientific discoveries are like pieces of a puzzle. If you bring all the pieces together, what kind of picture of the origin of life do you get? First of all, there are limitations. God cannot be studied as if he is part of our experiment. He lives in another dimension. But some skeptical people say God is the invention of your own imagination. So the first question is, does God exist? Let's assume God does not exist. Then life itself is just coincidence and has no meaning whatsoever. Could this be true? Let's observe the facts. Our universe has been created by the Big Bang. Only a greater power could have made the Big Bang possible. Our Earth stays in a relatively safe environment in space. Many factors are of importance to define the conditions that make life possible on Earth. So, the position of our Earth and the natural laws that exist display a well-designed integrated whole. Or let's have a look at our DNA. This is a unique, complex code of information. It defines what kind of protein molecules must be built. Just a simple cell consists already of 300 to 500 protein molecules. Or let's have a look at our eyes. This is a perfectly integrated system in which 40 subsystems perfectly work together. Millions of cells are involved. The complexity is amazing. So at a microscopic level, we can observe the complexity beyond our understanding of, for example, our brains, human cells, eyes, DNA. Do you think that perfectly organized biological systems are created by coincidence? I mean, do you believe that nothing produces something and coincidence produces huge interrelated complex systems? Based on what we can observe, we know we need intelligence to create complex systems of information. The second law of the thermodynamics states that systems reduce in complexity as time proceeds. But there's even more than only this. Coincidence cannot explain all the stars and colors we see. Coincidence cannot explain the existence of our own consciousness, our own real, invisible selves, and the existence of truth, justice, and love. So the existence of God is the best explanation to understand the reality as we observe it. The famous scientist Albert Einstein once said, God reveals himself in the well-designed order with harmony of everything that exists. Nowadays, quite a number of scientists believe that the higher intelligence is behind the design of our life. This higher intelligence belongs to God. The majority of the world's population believes a creator exists. But there are many different religions based on different stories of people who wrote about God. in part 3, I will explain how you can assess the reliability of a religion. Especially, I will explore the value of the Christian faith. Thanks for watching part 2. I hope we meet again in part 1 or 3.